Well, hello there. Welcome back to the Motley Minimalist. Today we're going to be talking about how to decorate your home with a minimalist mindset, specifically how to incorporate holiday decor into your minimalist lifestyle. So if you're new here, I'm so glad that you're here. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you'll be notified of future videos. Let's hop into our topic for today. I want to share 3 sort of philosophy tips on how to think about minimalist decoration before you get started. Then we'll move into 5 practical tips for how you can decorate your home for an everyday minimalist lifestyle, as well as incorporating holiday elements. All right, so number 1, it's important to remember that minimalist houses can still be decorated. A lot of times when people hear about minimalism, they think that it means completely bare walls, no color, nothing at all. And maybe that's your style, but maybe it's not. Maybe you want more decoration. So just know that if you're trying to adopt a more minimalist mindset, you totally can still decorate. There's a lot of ways that you can really make your house warm and inviting and beautiful and reflective of you without sacrificing your desire to be minimal. Number 2, it does not have to be perfect to be pretty. So that's something I had to get over with decorating my home. None of the decorations in my house are very perfect whatsoever, because most of them I have made myself, or I've pieced together with different things that I have, or they were really cheap. So nothing is going to be perfect, but that's fine. It can still be pretty, and the main thing to think about when you look at your decorations is whether they make you happy. And if they make you happy, if they make you feel like your home is a place that you want to be, then that's all that they're for. So give up that desire of creating a perfect house and just create a home that you love. Really think about what your own style is and allow that to shine. When you look at these homes on Pinterest or Google, maybe that's not your style if you're looking at minimalist homes. A lot of minimalist homes are much more muted colors, more neutral, and there's reasons for that. It's easier to keep a minimalist home if everything kind of works together in one color scheme and everything. But maybe you're somebody who loves colors and bright colors, so don't sacrifice that just because you want to be a minimalist, because if you try to force yourself into a style that you just don't love, you'll have it for a while and then you'll get tired of it and you'll end up getting rid of it and getting more stuff. So if you're trying to be more budget conscious, you want to invest in or create things for your home that you're gonna love for a long time, that you're not gonna want to change out next year or next month. So really think about what your style is before you start putting things up in your home, and don't be afraid to be honest about what you love. You don't have to love what everybody else does. Maybe you have a really unique style, and that's fine. You can totally embrace that, and that's what's going to make your home reflective of you and your family. Okay, so let's get practical. 5 tips for decorating your home every day and for the holidays and seasons. Number 1, use what you already have. Shop your house before you shop the store or shop Amazon. Look around and see if there are items in your home that you could actually repurpose for a decorative item. Maybe you have some old picture frames that you don't love, but maybe you could throw a quick coat of paint on them and then they'd be perfect for what you're looking for. But just look at what you already have before you purchase something new. Tip 2, and this I think is probably the most important one, is choose versatile items. And what I mean by that is things that can be changed to reflect different seasons. This is how I really incorporate my holiday decor, is I use the items that are up all the time, all year round, and I either add things to them or I change them slightly to make them holiday or seasonal. Some examples of this: First is document frames. This is like what you would put a diploma in. It's basically a picture frame that is the size of a sheet of paper. I absolutely love these, and they're my new favorite way to decorate. The great thing about these is that you buy the frames, and then all you're doing is paying the price of ink to print out as many things as you want to go in them. So you can change these all the time, and they're just a really beautiful, very minimal type of decoration. I love this for incorporating seasonal or holiday things. So I did have fall pictures in my frames, and I just switched them out this weekend for Christmas pictures. So you can make your own prints, or you can find prints online. I like to use canva.com to create my prints. It's super easy. Canva is free, or you can pay for the higher quality subscription version, but it's really great just a free version as well. There's plenty on there that you can create really nice graphics, words, pictures, whatever you want to do, and you can just download those and print them off and stick them in your frames, and it's beautiful and easy, and that way you can switch them out anytime you want to. So it's a great way to try out new things, and just if you like to have some novelty in your house, kind of just changing up your decor, that's a really good way to not spend a lot of money on changing your decorations. So for the frames, the first ones I got were from Amazon, and they're beautiful. I really love them. I love the wood, very pretty, nice quality. They were about $5 each. They came in a pack of 4 for around $20, I think. So those are great, and I love them. So we have those in our bedroom. But more recently, I ended up picking up some from the Dollar Tree. So they were $1 each. They are super cheap quality. They're not very nice, but they look perfectly fine on the wall. They're all that I need, and there's really no reason why they can't get the job done. So I was really excited to find that. I think that I would rather just spend $4 on 4 of these than paying $20 for 4 of them. That seems a lot more realistic to me. So head over to your local Dollar Tree, check their frame section. They've got different colors, different styles. Another great versatile item is a chalkboard. So we have a chalkboard that I use to write different things depending on the season, depending on the holiday. We use it for happy birthday signs, we use it for Christmas, for Thanksgiving, just for different seasons. I can draw a picture, I can write something on there. So that's another really simple way to change your decorations all the time in order to have something really festive and fun and just an interesting piece for your home. I love that chalkboards are just very classic looking. It really blends into any space that you want it to, and you can just create it to be whatever you want it to be. You really don't have to be super artistic for the chalkboard. Again, give up perfection and just realize that it can be beautiful even if it's not perfect. None of my chalkboard pictures have been perfect, but they've really brought me a lot of joy. And the great thing with the chalkboard is that you can easily erase it while you're working. When I did this Christmas one, I started over a few times because it just wasn't what I wanted it to be, and there's nothing lost. The next versatile item is wreaths. So if you have a wreath in your home, I have just a greenery wreath that's up all year long. It's hanging on an antique window, and so I can add things to it to make it a little bit more festive or to reflect whatever season it is. So like right now I got a bow also from the Dollar Tree. So this was a $1 Christmas bow, and I just twist tied that onto the wreath, and now it has become a really beautiful holiday piece. And a bow like this will store super easily, so I didn't feel bad about purchasing that one holiday item, even though it'll sit in a box for most of the year. We already have our Christmas tree ornaments and things, so I already have a box of Christmas stuff, so that can easily just be tucked in there, and it's not going to take up any extra space. So I definitely do recommend a wreath. Because they're just beautiful and classic, and they can be changed to reflect any season. So I made this wreath. I just got a plain wreath, and I got just a garland of greenery, and I used twist ties just from the produce department at the grocery store. those green twist ties, and I just twist tied it all the way around on there. And I've had it for years and moved it multiple times, and it still looks just fine. I really, really love it. So that was a really cheap and easy decoration that I could make myself, and it has just worked in every home. No matter what, I can always have it up there. All right, the last versatile item is things like baskets or vases or bowls or anything that you have that is hollow inside that can hold something and is beautiful. So I have this decorative bird cage, and I got it at Hobby Lobby a while ago. I've thought about getting rid of it a bunch of times because it's not necessarily my favorite thing, but I have hung on to it, and I decided that it would make a really good thing to actually fill with stuff based on the season or the holiday. So right now I have it filled with extra Christmas ornaments that we didn't need for the tree. So that's a really easy way just to add a little extra holiday just festiveness, but it's really not taking up any extra space. I already had that out, so I could just easily fill it with anything. Or even if you just have a beautiful vase or a bowl, just set it out if you have the space. Those can make really nice additions that you maybe already have in your cabinet. Next tip is using nature. So we unfortunately don't have any trees around our house at all, so I haven't been able to do this much, but that's a super easy and totally free way to add a lot of life to your house, is to bring in elements of the outside. So I did do this some over the summer. I would pull up, I had an herb garden, so I would pull up some of the herbs and just put them in water like they were flowers, and it just added some really beautiful green to the room. If you have any trees around your house, they might drop really pretty leaves or branches. Just look around and see if you see anything that might make a nice addition to your house. And obviously plants of any kind make good minimal decorations. Just any kind of house plant is a great addition to your space. As far as actually buying holiday decor, I do occasionally buy something that is holiday themed, like that bow that is on my wreath, but I make sure that it's something that will store very easily. So particularly something that is flat so that you can tuck it in a closet, it can sit at the bottom of a box, it's not gonna take up any extra space. And again, I love Dollar Tree for this. So back in the fall, I got a really cute pumpkin thing from Dollar Tree that was only $1. It's totally flat, so it'll store. I knew my kids would love it. I thought it was worth it to have it, and it doesn't take up any space at all to store it. So just when you buy holiday themed decor, it's okay to buy it sometimes, but first I suggest not spending much money on it, because you do have to remember it will be in a box for the majority of the year. So only put money into things that you're gonna have out all the time. But when you do find a really fun item that you love that's going to really add to the festiveness of your house, just think about whether it's something that will be stored easily. My last tip is to think about your other senses as well. So normally when we think about decorations, we think about what we can see, right? The things on the wall, the things around the house. But when you're thinking about holiday decoration, think about how you're creating that holiday mood. So it might be through smells. So if you like candles, that's an easy way, or if you have a diffuser with essential oils, some type of a holiday scent or a seasonal scent, something to go along with the mood that you're trying to create in your house. Other than the little spot where your diffuser is, which you can get really beautiful ones that make a nice decoration as well. It's not taking up any space, but it's filling the home with a Christmas feel or a fall feel or whatever it may be. You can also think about what type of music maybe is playing in your house. If you like to have music in your house, maybe make playlists for different seasons. Most of us probably have a Christmas playlist, but maybe think about playlists for other seasons, like what music makes you think of fall, what music makes you think of spring, what music makes you think of summer, and just have that playlist playing to give you that feel that you're trying to get in your home. I just absolutely love having, at Christmas time, I keep our Christmas playlist playing pretty much constantly, and it really adds just to the feel of, it makes it feel like Christmas. So your decoration, it doesn't all have to be on the walls. It can also be just in the overall feel of your home. So let me know what you think of these tips. I'd love to hear what tips that you have for everyday decorations as well as incorporating holiday elements into your decor. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, I would love it if you would share it with your friends. Be sure to subscribe because I have a lot of new content coming your way. I hope you all enjoy the holiday season and enjoy making your homes exactly how you want them to be this year.